Hello, welcome to an episode with Dr. Knight, and this game, FireWatch, just came out about 3 days ago, and I just launched it for the first time, so haven't even played it yet, so you guys will be seeing this for the first time, just as well as I will. Let's get started. Oh, okay, start new game. Okay, this is a long intro. See Julia. Ooh. Do I click that? I do. I see you, Henry, drinking out with your pals. Okay, I approach her. I am drunk. So, what's your, major? You, you're pretty. Let's go with the creepy entrance. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Ooh. How did he know that I'm a guy? Backpack. Oh, this frame rate. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. I would admit drinking beer just about anywhere would be good. Julia wants to get a dog. Of course she wants to get a dog. There's scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it in with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. We'll give her Beagle. Bucket's good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. I love him too. This is the longest intro. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer night, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about the kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. That's one day. Let's do that. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Did I pick up my backpack? Okay, I guess I picked it up. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Aw, why can't I have fireworks? I gotta blow things up. Blow things up.
One second.
Alright, so. Thoroughfare. trailhead. I wonder if we're gonna see Thor. Oh, fair. Alright, let's just keep walking. Right, where's Julia? Why isn't Julia with me? Oh, Julia? Oh, okay. I only had to walk that far. Okay, 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call? You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Do I get mad or ignore her? Of course I get mad. She's drunk. Well, almost drunk. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Well, 1981, Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Of course I'll frolic. I'll frolic all around. Julia was right. You are very pretty. I'm not pretty, I'm a man. I'm handsome. Oh, and still, where is Julia? Okay. I see like my hands like popping out underneath the screen. I thought those were my knees, and I'm like, knees graphics? Those are weird. Okay. What's this sign say? 2 forks. 8 more miles still. Awesome, fire lookout. Hey, it's the FireWatch symbol. That's what we're playing. Things are making sense. Spacebar to climb over obstacles. That was... Okay, that was a long jump. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. Do I get to meet Julia or Bucket at all, or do I just walk by myself? There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna take that knife and stab him like into the gut, like wah wah. Bucket gets kicked. The dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You comfort the. I don't comfort. I confront the attacker. You scare him away. Oh yeah, I'll beat him in his goddamn face. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay. Wow, maybe I should have just scared him off. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Am I gonna go walk by a river now? 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. I mean, there's laid, but I don't like the way in front of it. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Oh. That's a toughie. Either way. Let's see what she says about commuting. 'Cause she's still my Julia. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. Whoa, an episode. I wonder why that's in quotes. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. Oh, come on, you don't do that. Those are her books. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Okay, I guess. Okay, you're an idiot, Julia. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it? You make macaroni and drink wine to try to forget about it. Oh yeah, we'll go with that one. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. And what, make the actual children for once? Oh, now I'm at camp. What do? Journal. Pick up. Oh, okay. I guess I know what I look like now. Naked. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. She's going back. 1987, Julian's affection gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She has sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into the bed to make love after 5 minutes and goes into panic believing her dad is at the door. Well, I mean, if it was real, I would go into a panic too, because, well, you're making love and your dad's right there. It's weird. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. Daniel, that sounds like a guy, so should it be the nurse? He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide move her into a full-time care facility. You determine to take care of her by yourself. Of course I'll take care of my Julia myself. She's mine! My Julia! Oh, I feel like this doesn't end well since I'm walking by myself. Guessing I go this way. Do I walk over the... Look at the deer! Look at the deer. It's such a fancy deer. The deer sees me. Bye-bye. Okay, that was graceful. That was a graceful, like, neck lunge from the deer. It isn't possibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. Oh, how sweet. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck. Well, I do drink anywhere, so I guess the deck was one of those places. Watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too, of course. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. I'll trust that she sleeps like a rock. I hope. You go to the same bar at the boring end of the Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you stopped at a DUI checkpoint and blew a .10. You are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Suzanne. Oh. Julius, take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe your state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Oh, I think this is where the game begins. Is this where the game begins? Enter the lookout tower. And I will end it right here. And right at the end of the intro.